Good morning, children. Welcome back to our Google Classroom. Today, we can discuss our fourth grammar lesson, pronouns. It's a familiar topic to you, isn't it? Before starting that, let me ask you about nouns. What do you mean by nouns? Nouns are naming words. That means name of persons, places, animals, things, ideas, etc. We learned different types of nouns. Which are they? Common noun, proper noun, collective noun, abstract noun, and material noun. Let's come to our topic, pronouns. What do you mean by pronouns? Pronouns are the words that we use instead of nouns. We use pronouns to avoid repetition of the nouns and to make the sentences shorter and crisper. The words he, she, it, they, them, you, we, us, etc. are examples for pronouns. For example, this is a passion fruit. This is a passion fruit. This passion fruit is purple in color. Passion fruit is very rich in antioxidants. The passion fruit contains high level of vitamin A and C. So in these sentences, I used the word or the noun passion fruit many times. But we can avoid the repetition of the noun passion fruit by using a pronoun. What is that? Yes, it. Let's listen to the changes that happened after using the pronoun. This is a passion fruit. It is purple in color. It is very rich in antioxidants. It contains high levels of vitamin A and C. So here we avoided the usage of or we avoided the repetition of the word the passion fruit by using the pronoun it. It helped us to make the sentence shorter and crisper. So what do you mean by pronouns? Pronouns are the words that we use instead of nouns. There are 8 types of pronouns. They are possessive pronoun, personal pronoun, emphatic pronoun, relative pronoun, reflexive pronoun, demonstrative pronoun, indefinite pronoun, and interrogative pronouns. Let's discuss the pronouns one by one. Personal pronouns represent a person or thing. According to the point of view, personal pronouns are divided into 3. First person pronouns, second person pronouns, and third person pronouns. First person pronouns means the person who is speaking. First person pronouns are I, me, we, and us. Second person pronouns means the person spoken to or the listener. The pronoun you is the second person pronoun. Third person pronoun means the thing or person spoken of. Example, he, she, it, they, them, etc. Let me explain this through an example. Ram and Shyam are there in a room. Ram is talking something about Roshni, who is not present there. Here in this situation, Ram is the first person who is talking and Shyam is the listener, that is the second person, and Roshni is the third person. Let's listen. I am telling you that she is very intelligent. I am telling you that she is very intelligent. Here I is the first person, you is the second person, and she is the third person. Let's learn more examples. I went to visit my uncle yesterday with my parents. My uncle gave me a set of Amar Chitrakatha comics. Pronouns can be used as subject pronouns or object pronoun. Subject pronoun function as the subject of a verb and the object pronoun acts as or functions as the object of a verb. For example, he gave us a wonderful piece of news. Here, he is the subject pronoun, or here the pronoun he is the subject of the verb gave, or the doer of the action. So he is the subject pronoun. The pronoun us is the receiver of the action or the object of the verb gave. So us is the object pronoun. According to the number, subject pronouns and object pronouns are divided into two, singular and plural. The singular subject pronouns are I, you, she, he and it. Singular object pronouns are me, you, him, her and it. Plural subject pronouns are we, you and they. Plural object pronouns are us, you and them. Let's discuss the second type of pronouns, that is possessive pronouns. The pronouns used to show possession or ownership of something are called possessive pronouns. The possessive pronouns are ours, yours, his, hers, mine, theirs, etc. Let's listen to some examples. These books are mine. These clothes are hers. Let's discuss the next type of pronoun, that is reflexive pronouns. The words that are used when the action done by the subject is received by the subject itself as object. That means both the doer and the receiver of the action is the same. That means the subject itself. The words myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourselves, themselves and yourselves are the examples for reflexive pronouns. For example, Sita bought a dress for herself. Here, who is the doer of the action? Who bought the dress? Sita. And who is the receiver of the action? Sita herself. So, the word herself is the doer and the receiver of the action. Manoj made himself a cup of tea. Who is the doer of the action, or who made the cup of tea? Manoj. For whom? Or who is the receiver? Manoj himself. Manoj is the doer as well as the receiver of the action. So, the word himself refers the doer and the receiver of the action is same. The words used as reflexive pronouns are also used to emphasize the fact that the action is performed by the subject itself. That means it's not done by anything or anyone else. These are called emphatic pronouns. Which are the emphatic pronouns? The same reflexive pronouns. Himself, herself, myself, ourselves, etc. That's all for today. Today we learned 4 types of pronouns. Which are they? Personal pronouns, possessive pronouns, reflexive pronouns and emphatic pronouns. We have some textual activities related to that. Do the activity B and C. A YouTube URL is attached related to this topic. Watch the video. A test paper is also attached. Submit your answers as soon as possible. We can meet in the next class with the continuation of this topic. Thank you.